Welcome to day 11 of the Everest Base Camp trek on behalf of Mondo Foundation. This is the day before the trek. I'm getting up at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning with the crew. It's a 6-hour trek up to the base camp and then 3 hours back, so it's going to be a very long day. I think the altitude has just kicked in. I probably only slept about half an hour last night. Really fuzzy head, still slightly fuzzy head, but still feel a little refreshed. I'm going to make it a slightly longer video today because I want to talk about a reflection, but first of all really want to talk about why I'm here, and that's raising funds for Mondo Foundation. I also want to talk about the founder of Mondo Foundation, who was Anthony Lunch, who very sadly passed away a few years ago and was a very dear friend and mentor of mine. I've known him for over 22 years. When I first got involved with the organisation, so did some volunteer work up in northeast India, and then helped set the charity up. And I've been a trustee and chairman, and trustee and chairman, and currently the chair of the foundation. I'm very proud to be so. Just a few things on what we do. We do education and livelihoods. We do a lot of education work in Nepal and northeast India, teacher training. Scholarships. We recently sent a scholarship for Anthony Lunch Memorial. First, it was going to be an annual for master students to work and then go back and work in the local communities in Nepal, in northeast India. Actually, it's been a bit of a pause for the last few years, and that's really what I'm raising money for, is to start sending teacher volunteers over to the 12 schools that we support there, which would really help to raise the education standards, and we've had such a great track record there over the years, and we really want to be able to do that. So thank you so much for everyone that's donated so far, and if you're still on the sidelines, please donate. Go to the Just Giving page, search for Mondo Foundation, you'll find me, and we're up to about £3,300. We want to try to get to four and a half if we can, so please do that. So just a few words on Anthony. He was a lovely, wonderful man, very giving, hugely generous, and just around a dream of being able to support some of the poor rural communities. So we talked about northeast India and Nepal. In Tanzania, we provide grants and loans to HIV or poor women with dependent families, and we've got an incredible track record there, helping thousands of families there to lift themselves out of poverty, and in some cases they've been able to. We've got a whole host of women business owners over there doing a fabulous job, and most recently with Uganda, where we help a school provide school meals for a school, and there's a huge opportunity there to send volunteers to develop the 5-acre land that they've got there with very fertile soil. So really excited about the opportunities, and we've got a great track record over the 20 years, and we want to continue to do that. I just want to then go back to some of, as I've been trying to do every day, on reflections. Well, it's actually quite apt, actually, given my experience last night. But on mindfulness and about breathing and being in the moment. We are all rushing around doing this, that and the other, never having time to think, always thinking about the future or the past. But really the only over time there is in the present moment, right now. And when you're out in the mountains like this, it really gives you that perspective and that real knowledge that being in the present moment is the best way to be, and that's being present with other people, not being distracted, and you'll live a much more healthy and happy life if you do that. What's really been helping me over the last 10 days has been doing my Wim Hof breathing exercises. So a big shout out to my Wim Hof family, Ednet, Bart, Dan, and the team there. Breath is something we just take for granted, but there is a way to breathe, and I would recommend also, when you're having a really stressful situation, just take a breath. Sometimes that's all it needs. Okay, so we're getting up at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to broadcast on the day of the trek itself, given what I've just, probably going to be pretty exhausted, probably pretty elated, and looking forward to sharing my reflections and experiences after the trek in the coming days, and what impact that's had on me. But it's having a profound impact on me already, and yeah, lots of love. Take care. Speak to you either tomorrow or the day after.